Welcome, Cancer. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your October new moon reading. The new moon in Libra is on the 25th of September. This reading covers about the first half of October. And for those of you with Cancer rising, this is going to impact your 10th house, the way others see you, your social position. In many ways, this is the work that you do or have done. Before I get started, I want to thank all of you for liking and subscribing to my channel. I appreciate all the support that you give me and all the ways that you do. When you like my channel, it lets me know that you enjoy the content. And when you subscribe, it particularly allows me to continue doing something I love doing. So thank you so much for that. I'm going to get started, Cancer, with your overall energy as I feel this gigantic new microphone that I'm using. And I sincerely hope this improves the quality of your experience. Please let me know if you continue to have difficulty hearing me. I can certainly adjust this monster microphone in a variety of ways. So thank you for the feedback that alerted me to this difficulty. This is the card Introspection, which in traditional decks is the Hermit card. The Hermit card is this need for you to go within, to retreat, to ask for questions, to seek answers within. This is a card of deeper curiosity that inclines you to seek information from those you respect as authorities, your teachers, your mentors, your even close relatives or ancestors, wherever you feel connected with those who know you, see you, and understand your internal authority. This is a card where you are learning from what you learn, you are showing others. You're sharing what you're learning with others. So in some way, your process is modeling behavior that others are looking to for inspiration, for information, for instruction. In the past, we have the Six of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Warrior or the Knight of Cups. There is a lot of healing going on for you. And one of the questions that I often ask about the experience of the Three of Swords is how we keep returning to a disappointment or a set of heartaches that we believe we have come to understand. And that is describing, in general, the healing cycle. It is an upward spiral. So as we grow and learn more, in this case, you've learned enough to recognize that your environment has not been as supportive of you as you would have liked. Some aspect of your environment, some particular set of associations, some situation is not giving you what you need. And you have decided, in fact, to move away from that, not simply to solve a problem, but to gain some peace and acceptance of the necessity of these difficulties, the necessity of these relationships that may have been hurtful to you or dismissive, or even those that rejected you. As you've grown, you have learned more, you have a deeper understanding of how this has been consistently attracted to you, why you have sought out perhaps people that were not helpful to you, but in your ability to remove yourself from the situation, you've learned that that is the way to open up your heart. That is the way in which you will be able to explore those emotions and feelings that feel good to you, that you want to cultivate, that promote your experience of pleasure and joy in your life. So this is the direction you're moving in, and this is the direction that is resulting as you have moved away from this painful situation. In the present, we have the Freedom card, which is the same as the Chariot, the Death card, and the Queen of Swords. You are able to converge and wrap up these contradictions that you're feeling inside of you. And if this is particularly around a work or family situation, you are accepting that there are mismatches among the various players and circumstances in your life. However, you are focused on accepting the help where you can find it and moving very rapidly towards something that is in much greater alignment with your sense of success, victory, and pleasure. You are transitioning out of the need for a set of associations that has not always been supportive of you, that has not provided you with your needs. And so in your movement towards something else, this can be a new location, this can be you traveling, exploring various experiences of the world or culture, particularly different ways that different societies do things, can be immensely satisfying for you at this time, and also allows you to free up your perspective that I sense has really been dragged down by this continual set of unsatisfying relationships. In that way, the effort to move elsewhere, to cultivate some kind of success in another environment, is allowing you to enjoy new perspectives, open up your experience of the truth, and to be inspired in new ways that you did not know were possible. In the immediate future, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. It's interesting that you are moving forward as you are releasing things from the past. So you are still working through this tremendous release of emotional burdens, perspective limitations, of limiting beliefs that have been chaining you in many ways, keeping you stuck in a situation that has been difficult for you to find your way out of. You are selecting new partners, you are selecting new collaborators among your friends or your circles, or an opportunity is bringing you people that you can work with in some significant way that will allow you to elevate the quality of something that you have done in the past, improve upon the quality, or create some new practical tool or product for others. You have been thoroughly exhausted by this emotional journey, this attempt on your part to really understand this bond that you have with these situations or people that don't reciprocate your energy, are not loving, are not kind, are actually critical of you, dismissive of you, don't expect much of you. You've really been exhausted by this effort to understand why you stay here, why you are here, why these are people that you have been thrown in with. And as you basically cultivate your ability to move off into another direction, is where you find yourself in a position to start something fresh and practical and rewarding for you. It's interesting that in this new environment that is becoming available in October, past Mercury's retrograde, Mercury will be going direct, although it will cover its shadow period for a good week or so. And Saturn going direct in Aquarius, you're actually being released from the sense of being pulled back into really having to further scrutinize and look at to deeply understand something that you've been struggling with for a long time. I'm going to clarify the Death card in the middle with the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, and this is lovely. You are making this transition by being more truly who you are. The Queen of Cups is very indicative of your naturally caring, nurturing, sensitive temperament that always understands where others need support and that gives it willingly, easily, without an expectation for a return. This is one of your strongest abilities and quite possibly one of the reasons that you have felt so tied to these unproductive associations in your life. The Nine of Pentacles, on the other hand, shows that you can still be who you are. You can still love and nurture those with whom you now recognize you no longer are in alignment. You no longer have enough in common, similar goals in order to allow for you to want to invest in these relationships. You are instead investing in yourself. You're investing in your independence. You are cultivating that space where you are abundant on your own turf. You are secure. You feel protected. You feel very stable. This does not mean that you're alone. Independence is about who you are as a person, not your relationship status. I hope that's clear for all of you. But you are grounded, you are protected, you are secure in your economic situation. And this is giving you a sense that you can give to yourself and to those that you choose, those that are giving you the attention, the freedom, and the recognition of your gifts and talents that require you to be productive, to be satisfied, to feel seen. I'm going to finish off this reading with a botanical inspiration, and I have pulled the magnolia. And the key words are nobility and self-esteem. Hemingway said, "There's nothing noble in being superior to your fellow people. True nobility lies in being superior to your former self." I'm going to leave it here, Cancer, and thank you for this beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste.